Yes, ngoja.
Everyone, please remember.
Kumshinda live.
Siko live ndio ina count.
Kumbe.
Hi guys. How you doing? Nataka kuvaa hii nguo. Relax. How you guys doing? I can see 2 people watching. Please tell me who you are in the comment section. I have seen Spiral Black. I have seen Olav. I have seen Mark Brown. So please let me know who you are. Hello Silver Fox, how are you doing? Hi Spiral Black. I made it, yes. I am in the village. Guys, I'm in the village. I'm so happy. I have been playing with tea leaves for the last 5 days, and today we have a very interesting topic, and I know it's a weird day for us to go live on a Monday, but we hadn't planned. This was just very, very impromptu. But our today's topic is going to be educative, interesting, and I have a very, very beautiful guest today whom I'm going to introduce to you. But I have something here. Before we wait for more people to come in, guys, you see this? Hey, what do you guys think this is? This is a fermented porridge. It is slapping here when something is sour. So this drink is a traditional drink. It is fermented porridge. Hi Ronnie. Hi Silver Fox. Hi Spiral Black. And the 5 other people who are watching. So this is a traditional drink. It is fermented porridge. No ginger and lemon brew, Spiral Black. And it is served in traditional wedding ceremonies in a community here in Kenya called Meru. So this is a delicacy, a drink delicacy that must be served during weddings. And this is how it is made. This is fermented. And if you know, any fermented thing is very good for your stomach. So first of all, the maize is grinded against 2 stones so that it can be soft, or so that it can... Guys, I know she's looking at me because my English is bad, but she needs to know that English is not my first language. So you grind the maize, and then you grind it, and then you make it soft. After the maize is soft, you put water inside the grounded maize flour. Now, the maize flour, you had grounded it against 2 stones. You put water, and then you cook it. Well, after you cook it and it is cooked, you put in an airtight container, and then you let it ferment even for a week. And oh my, when I drank this, I was like, give me more. So I have like 5 liters of this that I'm going with back to Nairobi. So I know my gut in the next month is going to be awesome. Hi Mark Brown. Hi Ronnie Friley. So yes, so this is a delicacy, and this brew is usually served in the wedding ceremonies. So it is really nice. When you drink, you feel your taste buds here, you feel really nice. But again, when you drink it and you're conscious of how the bacteria is really good for your body, you're like, give me more. So because it is fermented and then it's going to be sour, you have to put in some sugar, at least for you to balance the taste, you know. Yes. This is so good. So guys, on today's topic, hi Kista, how are you? I miss you too, Kista, and I cannot wait for you to come to my house and eat supper, or I come to your house and eat. Eating is the main is the main thing. So guys, today I have, who is that beautiful lady next to you? Anne. Yes, welcome Kista. Guys, Kista is a friend of mine too, a very close friend of mine. Kista, welcome. Hey, it's been a minute since we saw you on our lives. So today we have a very interesting topic, and I have a very beautiful guest, and she's next. And she's next to me. This is someone that I've known for a very long time. And I think it's time for us to stop saying that we have known each other for these years, right? Or should we, now we are not going to speak in Kiswahili. You have beautiful hands. Thank you. You know what we're going to do? We are going to, your phone has charged. We are going to read the comments here so that we don't keep on doing like this. Yes, guys. So with me today, I have a very important and beautiful guest. And this person is very, 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 I cannot insist enough, very important in my life. She's very dear to my life. She has stayed in my life for a very long time. She understands me. We make jokes together. We build each other. Anytime we talk, we are always building each other. We are always correcting each other. We are always making jokes. And she's someone who doesn't come. She's someone who doesn't like the camera, but today, the Holy Ghost fire has touched her. So we are going to talk about, the topic today is the line between humor and heart in relationships. And we are not going to limit ourselves when it comes to romantic relationships, even friendships with your other people, with the other gender, with the same gender, with your family members, with your friends, all those things. So we were having that candid conversation today, and we were like, you know what? We are going to talk about it today, and she's the one who told me to talk about it. So that is what we are going to do today. And just before we start, and just before I give her an opportunity to introduce herself, remember, guys, I am very sorry that I have not been coming live as I had promised you that I'll be doing like 3 or 4 lives before my birthday. And the reason is me coming to the village was impromptu. I hadn't planned. And it is, of course, because of her. And when I'm with her, the whole world doesn't matter to me. Everything else shuts down. I beg. Everything else shuts down. So I was with her. And because I have very limited time with her, that's why I've not been able to do live. And of course, because I'm in the village, internet issues. You know, if you know how we have set up our phone today, it's not on a tripod. We have put many branches underneath this phone for it to be raised. But yes, also remember, guys, that my birthday is on the 13th of November, and we had started an initiative of raising some money for us to go to this children's home and bless them. And the itinerary was, anyone who's going to contribute, we are going to say your name out loud and how much you have contributed. We want to ensure that this process is very transparent in terms of who has contributed and how much they have contributed. Besides that, at the end of the day, we are going to make the total of how much has been contributed. We'll go to the children's home, and this children's home, they do school a lot of children, and 60 of them are in school. Others are in primary, others are in high school, and others are in the university. So one of the major burdens that the one who is running the children's home carries is paying tuition fees or school fees for these children. So we came up with this initiative, and we want to raise some money to bless them. And out of the whole amount of money that we'll have contributed, 20 or 30% of it we're going to buy food, and then the rest we're going to give him the money, because he needs the money to pay the tuition fees or the school fees. And then while at the children's home, we will have witnesses there. I already have people whom I'm going with. They will see what we have bought, and we'll have a receipt, and we'll have to buy these things from the supermarket for us to have a receipt of it. And also we are going to have witnesses there. We're either going to give him cash, or we're going to send him via mobile money, and we'll have witnesses there who will say how much we have contributed to this initiative. And after my birthday, you guys will be channeling the money, or will be donating to the children's home directly to them. The reason why we are channeling that money directly to me at this moment before my birthday is because we want, when you go to the children's home on my birthday, we do not go empty-handed, okay? but I am going to ensure that this process is very, very transparent for you. And as of now, we have 175 US dollars that have been contributed by all of you. I do not have that notebook with me because I'm in the village, but when I go to Nairobi, we are going to, you know, keep up the updates. And aside from that, I still have a pen and a paper here with me today. If we'll have more people who will contribute, we'll write their names down, we'll write the amount that they have contributed, and we will announce who has contributed and how much, so that we just ensure that this process is transparent for everyone. And yes, so feel free. And I can see Spiral Black, you're here. If you're still here, you can please put my Buy Me Coffee link on the comment section. The reason why we are advocating for the Buy Me Coffee link, it's because it is instant. You get to know how much has been contributed and by whom. I am highly discouraging you sending super chats, because I have had instances where people are sending super chats or donating to me or sponsoring me, and I don't end up getting those donations, because the super chats go directly to YouTube and you get that money at the end of the month, and you don't know if the super chats that were contributed are there or not. But for the Buy Me Coffee, it is very straightforward. You get to know who has contributed and how much has been contributed. And something else that is very important, while you're contributing this money to the children's home, on the Buy Me Coffee link that Spiral Black has just put there, ensure that you write there for the children's home. It is very important, because if you do not indicate that that money is for children's home, I will assume that you are motivating me or sponsoring me or donating to me. That is what I will assume. So it is very important for you to indicate that this money is for children's home. I am also highly encouraging you that my birthday is coming and birthday gifts are accepted. Okay? So 12 minutes in, I want to thank 11 of you who are watching. Make sure that you like the live, and I'm highly encouraging you to use the Buy Me Coffee link instead of the super chats. And thank you so much. I just want to mention your names before I give my very good friend here an opportunity for her to introduce herself. And we have a very interesting topic. I want you guys to see my friend in terms of we talk the same, we think the same, we react the same, we do everything almost the same. So you will see me in her. So I just want to give a shout out to the people who have just joined us. Okay, I see Kista. Kista is in the building. Mark Brown from Jamaica, I see you. Olav, thank you so much for coming on board. Passport King, thank you so much, Passport King, for coming to my live for the first time. Feel very much welcome and join the A Squad team. Thank you so much, Passport King. Titus Nyanchaki, thank you so much, Titus. Dwight Taylor from Jamaica, thank you so much for coming on board. Karen Yamunga is my sister. Thank you so much, Karen. Karen is my sister, and she's the one who always shoots me all of my videos for my real estate. She really helps me, because I couldn't do it by myself. So without much further ado, please, I want to give floor to my very good friend. As I had told you, if you were not here when I said it, when I'm with her, everything doesn't matter. And guys, do not be cheated. She doesn't laugh. She laughs like the way I laugh. She's like, no, she doesn't laugh like that. So I've been with her, and she came impromptu, and that's why I wasn't able to do the lives, and I'm in the village, but here we are today, and she really means a lot to me. She has been a very good friend. She understands me. She doesn't judge me. I can say anything, and I know that I will not receive any ridicule, any judgment. She makes me very free to express myself. We really have very candid conversations, hard conversations, joking conversations, everything that you can think of. Okay? So please introduce yourself. I don't want to say her name. Please introduce yourself. And by the way, feel free. You see the way I'm talking? They love when you're free. So just, guys, she doesn't speak in a low tone. She speaks like the way I speak. Please feel free. They're not here. I'm just here with you only. So please go ahead. You can even move forward a little bit so that they can see you.
Yeah, okay. Hi guys, it's so nice to be here with the A Squad. Yes, my name is Carol. Yeah. What else should I say?
Say everything.
What's everything? I'm not sure that I laugh as loud and talk as loud as she does. She's convinced that I do, but God bless her. Yeah, Hi everybody.
Yes. Yeah. So yes, this is Carol, and today we are going to have a very important discussion, a candid conversation. I know some time back I had a conversation talking about relationships, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to talk about this again, but today I am going to try and not put myself in any situation and just talk objectively. Yeah, so we came up with this conversation about the line between humor and heart in relationships. And you're not just focusing on romantic relationships, every relationships with your friends, with your family, with your partner, all round, with your boss, whatever. Yes. Hi Ronnie Farley, I see you. I see you, Dwight. I see you, Karen. I see you, Spiral Black. Please make sure that you donate to the children's home that we will be going in the next 1 week. The last time we did this live, we were able to raise $175, and we are yet to raise more. And I cannot wait for us to do this course. So I have a few points here that we are going to talk about. We talked like 5 hours. Just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. So I think what we are going to start with is the power of the tongue. So my birthday is 13th. Olav, my birthday is 13th. Yes. So we are, the first point, or the first bullet point that we're going to talk about is the power of the tongue, and how we have grown knowing how it is very powerful and very important. Should I start or should you start?
No, go on.
I go on. Okay, so for me, when I realized how important, don't look at me, look at the camera. For me, when I realized how important it is when it comes to the power of the tongue, it really doesn't matter for me if you're making a joke, if you're talking to, if I hear anything negative out of your mouth, hey, my friend, I'm going to run for my life, because I understand how powerful it is. And just to say that, and it comes down to the very simple things. I don't even look at the big things. It comes to the very simple things, like the phone that I've been using for content creation. There's a time I had really prayed to God, God, please give me this and this and this. God, I want this. God, I want this. It reached a point like I'm believing that I'm going to receive them. And I'm like, these things are right now happening, even to the very small things in terms of good health, having healthy relationships, like speaking life to your life. So it is very important. So when I hear someone negative, I'm like, bro, no, just stop. You are messing up with my balance, with my is equilibrium a good statement, a good word. You're messing up with my equilibrium. Yes, please don't be negative when I'm there, because there's this person who was saying ladies, they have a better chance of doing it well on YouTube. Us guys, we do not have a better chance of doing it good on YouTube, because people like to watch ladies. And then we were just talking about these things to do with content creation. And then I was telling them, there are some contents that I haven't posted for Ghana yet. I've already left Ghana. And then I was saying, are you sure they are going to do well? Me, I don't think they're going to do well, because I've tried this and this and they did not do well. So I don't think yours are going to. I'm like, bro, stop. You're messing up with my So it was really disturbing me. And it is like in the very, very small things. Please don't be negative. Don't be negative, because it is just reflecting on you. So we're just talking about how when we are growing, we have realized how important it is when it comes to the power of the tongue. And don't make a joke, don't make a bad joke. Me don't use me as a bad joke. Me don't want to be used anything concerning bad. You use other people or use yourself. Maybe if you're in a meeting with people or you're just talking randomly with people and someone says, okay, let's use Ancestry as an example, and then they use something bad as an example. Me, don't use me as a bad example. I don't want. Please, you use yourself as a bad example, because I have come to understand whether it is a joke, whether it is the truth, whether it is casual, the power of the tongue still like it is just there. Yes, so that is what I have come to learn when it comes to the power of the tongue. And it comes in relation to your parents, your friends, your partner, what they say to you. Like, the power of the tongue is truly truly important. Yes. Do you have anything to add?
No, I just like when you said about
be audible.
when you talked about someone giving you making an example, a bad example, and using you as the example. Well, for me, I didn't think about it to that extent, but I'm like, boy,
yes,
I got that. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
true.
I'm just like, yeah. Now, like I just made a mental note that no.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be used as a bad example.
Yeah, but again, for me, I think for the longest time, I've been associating power of the tongue with myself, like the things I tell myself.
Okay.
More and more, I'm like, boy, that's not right. Like more and more, you're cutting, you're knitting the bud. If someone comes in and says something negative.
Okay.
Or, yeah. So I see what you mean.
Yes. There's something else I wanted to say about the power of the tongue. I've forgotten. I've forgotten. But anyway, we will remember as we continue. So that is what we were talking about, the power of the tongue. It is very important. I was saying about the bad comments on social media.
On social media, okay.
Yes. Even the comments on social media, they are still like the power of the tongue, because someone is speaking something towards your life. Yes, and it doesn't matter whether it is spoken or written. It is still something that is directed to your life. So there's a time like I stood my ground when it comes to the kind of partner I want, and someone made a very bad comment, very very bad, like so bad I got so offended on YouTube, and then also on Instagram, just things to do with relationships. Someone was saying terrible, horrible things, and because
people can be so mean.
Yes, people can be so mean, and because I understand the power of the tongue, I remember immediately after that live, I prayed and I cast out, like I pulled the life out of those words. Yes, same case with YouTube. Like I even see there are even instances where people post, maybe when they are pregnant.
Yeah.
And then people start saying, oh, maybe something bad will happen. And then you find maybe this person died.
Yeah.
Because of the comments that people are leaving in the comment section. So like you get people saying, oh, you will die when you give birth. Oh, this will happen when you give birth. And then you get like this person has died. And then later now when people are now retrieving at the previous videos, they're like, oh my God, people are saying this and this and this and this. But I think it is very powerful. Yes. So even when we are on this social media space, it is very important for us to, cast down those negative words that people say against us. So that is how conscious I am when it comes to the power of the tongue. Were you that conscious?
Yeah, I think as you grow older, you become more intentional, and then you also become more, you become more assertive.
Yeah.
Because the 18-year-old me could have let the thing just slip, but the however old me,
yes,
will be like, no, that's not right.
Yes.
That's not right, and that's not right.
Yeah.
It's not right for me to think about such a thing towards myself.
Yes.
It's not right for someone to talk about me or someone else in such a manner.
Yeah. We have really grown, because 5 years ago, 10 years ago, like nah, but now, man, I'm so conscious of the power of the tongue.
I I think also
Yeah.
the things that you allow
Mm-hmm.
for people to speak towards you,
Mm-hmm.
in a way they determine where you yourself personally you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you think about yourself?
Mm-hmm.
How do you value yourself? I think if you allow people to just speak anything towards you like a trash bin,
Mm-hmm.
it just, I think
It also has,
yeah,
something to do with you
yeah,
too.
I
Mm-hmm.
think you should step back and be like, why am I allowing all these things to be spoken towards me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that also,
Yeah.
yeah.
But to remember us saying
Mhm.
that, we all have faults
Yeah.
and we are, and you can never recognize that you have a fault unless you yourself, you realize that there's something actually wrong with me. No matter how much I tell you, Caro, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Unless, okay, for you, I know if you're wrong and I tell you, because I know, we are alike in very many ways. I know you can correct it. Maybe it might not be instant, but you will give it a thought. But there are some people whom you cannot tell anything at all.
Some people you cannot correct, yeah?
Yes,
Some
yes,
people you
yes,
cannot tell.
you
The
can't.
people who are always right, yeah?
Yes, the people who are always right. And talking about, the people who are always right, the way we were saying. Yeah, so that was all about like the power of the tongue. So it is very important for us to be very aware and be very conscious of what we speak to ourselves, of what we allow people to speak into our lives. And people will always say wrong things to you, because even the word says that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So it means there will always be a weapon.
Yeah.
So those words will always be there. People will always try to harm you. But as much as they will try to harm you, it is not going to prosper. Yes, so you are supposed to be very conscious of it. And so be it whichever, guys, don't allow nobody to tell you anything.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
but you need to be corrected though.
Yeah.
Well, I think the other thing is, even as we talk about the power of the tongue, sometimes you can confuse positive feedback from, there's a thin line between positive feedback and criticism.
Yeah.
And as I'm growing older, I've been realizing that I've not been the best person to give positive feedback to, because as we were talking earlier, depending on how you grew up, depending on the dynamics of your growing up, sometimes you find it hard to take feedback because it comes out to you as if it's criticism.
Yes.
So I think it's also very important to not think that when someone tells you something, like
they're just criticizing you.
They're just criticizing you. If someone tells you this business idea is not right, it doesn't mean that they're being negative. It just means that they're actually giving you positive feedback.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily,
Yeah.
So I think there's a thin line between the two.
Yeah.
And so I think, I don't know, are you a person who takes feedback?
I really do take feedback. In fact, I am very positive when it comes to when someone criticizes me or when someone tells me that I've done something wrong. I take that as a huge blessing, because I'm like, this is a chance for me to be a better person. Yes.
Wow.
So I usually take criticism very positively, but it also depends because we ladies are very blessed with intuition. So I will look at you and I will see if the criticism is coming out of love or you just want to pull me down. Those are also two different things. There's someone who will just criticize you because they want to bring you down, and there's someone who will criticize you because they want the best for you. You see like that example that we were talking about in campus. When you said like you were shocked when it came to my reaction and I told you something about that, should I talk about it?
No.
Okay.
Well, not directly.
Not directly.
Not naming names at least.
Yes, we are not. We are definitely not naming names. But I can tell the story, right? But I'm not. Sure. Okay. So she has been my friend, of course, since campus and then up to now, and then she met a new friend along the way, and I could tell that the Caro I know is not the Caro that I see when she's with this other person, this other new friend. So I could always tell in her body language, the way she speaks. I could tell like she's a totally different person when she's with me and when she's with them. And I could also tell when she is with them, it's not the real her. It's just not the real her.
How do you know the real me?
I know the real you.
But
I know the real you.
How do you know the real me was not that?
It's called intuition. So there's this one day, I don't know what started up that conversation, but deep inside me, I told myself one day I'm going to tell you. So I told her with I told her, she was telling me, like I told her with this is it hardness? No, not hardness.
Tone.
Yes, with a very hard tone. I was very bad. I don't know. Like I was
vicious.
Yes, I was vicious. I was like, but like I told her, but then you know what, Caro? When you're with so and so, you're not yourself. I don't think you're supposed to work with them. I don't think you're yourself. You should just. So
no.
Yeah. So
okay,
she took it. How did you take it?
No, I was like,
You were shocked.
But I didn't give any thought to it. I was like, I don't know what's that about, but God bless you. Yeah, like I didn't know. Yeah, it was because of the way it came out.
Yes, the way it came out.
The strength and the viciousness.
Yes.
And then it was I think in front of a few people.
Yes.
So it came out so strong. And so I was like, what is an all? I don't know. Yeah. But I think that's positive feedback coming from a friend.
So what happened later? What made you like make that decision of what I told you? Did you give it a thought, or did it just happen?
I think I never gave it a thought on what you were thinking, or because I knew down the line, down the years, maybe it will pop up in the conversations, because organically, like you did today. So I didn't really give it a thought. I just, those things you just store. Just store at the back of your mind. You don't give them thoughts. You just let them sit there. You know about them, but you just let them sit there to handle them.
So guys, I was telling her today that I was saying it out of love. I think it was tough love when I was telling it to her. So I don't know. Anyway, that is how she took it. But before we continue with this conversation, I just want to give a shout out to the people who have joined us. I can see you, Guru Visuals. How are you doing? Please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Co-host, raise your voice. Okay, you're being told to raise your voice.
Sorry.
Yeah. Agree. Speaking is done with intent, carries energy and influence. Yes. Hi, Trey. How are you doing? What's up? How's Jamaica? If you know or even suspect someone is attaching negative intent and energy to you by speaking to you, to consider. What is this saying? If you know or even suspect someone is attaching negative intent and energy to you by speaking, so you have to consider the places
and spaces you move in.
Okay. Yes. So that was it about we should talk about that topic of
about criticism or feedback.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think it's very important. I think for me, until recently, and it's still a struggle, I still do struggle with taking positive feedback.
Positive feedback or criticism?
Positive feedback.
Okay.
Well, because it comes out to me as criticism, so I still struggle taking positive feedback.
Okay.
But I am trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to move this. I feel like this camera is a little bit higher. Oh my god, guys, everything is just falling down. I told you the way I've placed this thing is just crazy. But anyway, I feel like it's a little bit higher. I hope this won't also be we won't go lower. Okay, that is better. Oh my god, guys, forgive me. I do not have a tripod. Forgive me for this. Oh god. Oh, I had salt. Guys, I'm putting salt behind the nini. I don't know if even there's any change, but it's okay.
It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall.
Ati?
It's gonna fall.
Oh, it's going to fall. Okay, guys, just give me 1 minute. I think I should have just left the phone the way it was before, instead of just interrupting the whole live.
Someone says sometimes in the village, Sparrow Black says sometimes in the village you just need to improvise.
Yes, you just need to improvise. Okay, anyway. Oh, so there was something that you were saying about planting a seed when you're speaking to someone.
Oh, that's when we were talking about our growing up, our parents and stuff. Yeah.
What was it about?
The discussion about our parents. Well, we were saying how we grew up in, well, at least in my household, my African mother, my African parents, they were not so blessed with great words to speak to kids about, so they ended up using really demeaning words most times. And yeah, and so for me to deal, as I grew older, I understood that to deal with that, yeah.
Okay.
I can just for example, if my own mom says something that I don't know why my voice is hoarse.
Continue talking, mom.
If my own mother says something that's not nice, I can just ask her, I can just point it out to her. She might react negatively, or she might not like my advice.
Continue
yeah,
talking.
Everything falls. Sparrow Black says everything falls. She might not like whatever I tell her. She might not like that I gave her feedback that whatever she said is not nice. But I'll have planted a seed in her, that when she's alone,
yeah,
she'll be thinking
about it.
Carol said something. Could that be true? Could that not be true? And so it's a seed that's been planted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
I don't know why my voice is hoarse.
Okay, needy friends.
Oh yes, your girl here is needy.
Annie use the duster to mop up. Okay, guys, before we continue this conversation, guys, please remember we are going to the children's home in less than a week from now, and Spiral Black is dropping in the Buy Me Coffee link. So remember, when you're donating to this Buy Me Coffee link, please ensure that you write there that it is for the children's home, so that I don't assume that you're donating or sponsoring to me as Ansese. We are going there in less than a week, and I will try my best. I won't be with her very soon, so I'll try my best to do these lives often. No, she's not dying. She's going to be alive for a very long time. So yes, remember, when you're sending the donations, indicate that it is for the children's home. And I'm also reminding you that my birthday is next week. Yeah, so you can also donate to me via the same link. And talking of my birthday, give me that thing that is there on the corner.
Aww.
Yay! I have my first birthday gift here. But I haven't opened this. Do you know that?
Oh, you've not opened it?
I haven't opened it.
Aww,
yeah, I haven't opened it. So guys, this is my first birthday gift from my very good friend here. And I don't know how I mentioned to her that I love writing. I don't know. My people here know that I love writing. So she got me a notebook. The notebook is the only thing that... And it's for 2020. It's for 2025, guys. Oh my god, it looks so cute.
It does?
Oh, it does. But I hadn't even opened it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't opened anything. Oh my... It's so cute. And then she has something else for me here anyways. Yep, this is my first birthday gift, guys. Yes, so talking about needy friends. Hey, guys, I have a story to tell.
Your girl is needy.
Needy
She's
friends.
a needy friend. She makes my system cringe.
So guys, I was this type of person, and in fact it wasn't high school only, even primary school.
Oh my god, why were you so needy? But you don't come out as someone who's needy, yeah? You don't come out as... Anyway, tell them the story.
Yes.
And then I'll start making the comments.
So guys, I was this type of person back in primary school, but it also happened to me in primary school. Back in primary school and in high school.
And in uni.
No.
You said part of uni, man.
No, I told you like it was almost happening with us, but it didn't happen. I don't know why it did not happen.
Oh my god!
It didn't happen with us, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't know.
Yeah, I will know.
So guys, I was this type of person where like if I have a friend, I'll be so like I want to go. If you go to the toilet, tell me you're going to the toilet and go. I go to the toilet with you. If you're going to buy something, tell me so that I can go and take you there. If I want to go somewhere, I'll come and pick you. We go there. If you're buying this clothes, I'll tell you so that I can go. We buy the matching clothes. I want us to do everything in sync at the same time.
Twins.
Yes, like twins. If you're putting this hairstyle, I can also put the same hairstyle. So I was that type of person both in primary and in high school. And it is not that my love was very genuine, but the person whom I was with was also genuine, but they weren't as needy. So we were talking about it with her today, and she was like, for her, she's not like that. In fact, if she has a needy friend, she feels like she's suffocated in a certain place, and she's like, I need to leave. So because I was a needy friend, I encountered embarrassment.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Embarrassment.
Example?
Crying. Hurt. Let me see if I wrote those things down. Like maybe let's say like if I've done something wrong to you, I'll write an apology letter, or I will write to you a love letter. Like I was that type of like I was so clingy. I was so clingy and needy, but I didn't know that. But now that you told me today that you're not that type of person, and you see now the way you're saying, like you cannot continue the staying there with a needy person. It's not because you're bad. It's just that it suffocates you. But to the person you're doing it to them they feel like they are hurt and they are embarrassed in front of people because the people can see me. I love you. You don't. I mean,
yours was extreme though. You're not telling them the full story.
What is the full story? What?
Writing the apology letters.
I've told you, yes. I've told them that if I wrong you.
Oh my god. Yes, Karen. She wrote love letters to friends.
Yes, to friends. And it's not like it's not like it's a romantic relationship. I am just friends with you, and I don't want you to be friends with anyone. In fact, if I see you with someone else, I'll feel so jealous.
I'm feeling ashamed right now.
Yeah, like I feel so jealous. So I was just that type of person.
Why do you think that was the case? Why were you so needy?
I don't know. I think I wanted that oneness with someone.
Why?
I just wanted you to be there with me in everything. I just wanted this friend to be there with me in everything. I don't want you to leave me. Don't be friends with anyone. It's just me and me alone. Me and me alone. If I wrong you, I love you. I'll write for you maybe apology letters or love letters, and it's not a romantic relationship. I will just maybe cry. You see the way you react when you're in a romantic relationship, the same way I will react.
Oh my god! But do you know you don't look the part? Yeah.
I don't.
No, you don't look the part of a needy friend at all. I think maybe it's because I've known you for years, but you don't look the part of a needy. Yeah.
Did you ever feel it when you were in campus?
I don't know. I think the first few days, or the first few times I got to know you, I was a little bit like, ooh,
this girl.
You were like all out. Hi, Kara, my sweetheart. You're all out and everything. And then for me, I was like, Hush.
Please
Hush.
stay in your lane.
No, I was not so much stay in your lane, but so
Mhm.
much like hush, tone it down.
Yeah,
right?
tone it down. Mhm.
Yeah, tone it
Yeah,
down.
I remember receiving it from you.
You do?
The tone it down, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Really?
I was like, you're gonna take it or take it.
Oh no! Yeah, it was. Yeah, you came on like. Oh,
I came all in.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh my god, this is too much fun.
This is not happening.
Yeah, and so for me it's like hush, babe. Yeah, because I'm not really needy and everything.
Yeah.
When you leave me here talking, I'm self-conscious.
Oh, you're self-conscious?
Yeah, so you better come back really fast.
Okay.
Yes, I can be reading the comments for you though.
Guys, I'm trying to put on the light again. It has fallen down.
Someone says, Anne with her contagious laugh after leaving the children's home. Do you have any special plans for your birthday?
Who is asking?
Silver Fox.
Yes, I have special plans for my birthday. I will probably go for a dinner, you know. I have to go out somewhere.
With friends?
With friends, I don't know yet.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so just before we continue, you see it has given us the notification of balance. You've seen?
Yep.
Yeah, you need to buy data bundles right now before it disconnects.
Okay.
Yeah. You're not buying right now, and I'm telling you to buy right now. Yes, so so guys, that was the kind of friend I am. Ati ushaanza kuhang. Yeah. Okay.
Why did you not buy me gifts?
Because I wasn't like that in campus. Yes. I don't know what changed. I don't know what shifted.
But buying friends gifts is normal.
Like even guys, when I would wrong my friend, I will write the apology letter and then I will not give it to you directly. I will give someone else to give it to you.
I just want to know, why did I not receive any gifts?
Because I wasn't like that in campus. Something just happened. You're just like, nah. I don't know. I can't put my finger on what changed.
Or something shifted, yeah?
Yeah. Or maybe it just happened. I don't know. Yeah. Man,
I saw someone laugh that you were jealous. Let me see. Yeah. Someone is really laughing. Karen says, apology letter. Sparrow Black says, Anne gets jealous.
Once you're in a squad, Anne won't let you go. Anne will probably go for Jamaican food. Ushaanza kuhang. Yep. So guys, that's so needy, man. Yeah, that was. Oh, and then there was something else that you were saying about, this other friend now. This other friend who's not needy, who is with a needy friend. The way, like, for you feel like you are in a box, and then like it makes you maybe feel guilty or something.
Yeah, I think for my personality, people who just love their space.
Yeah.
We're not really needy, we just love our space. We love our friends. We have that one friend at the center, but we have so many other people we talk to who appear to be friends, but we have that one person at the center. So if this person is needy and the person is like, oh, you're not even, I'm not, I don't feel like you're even my friend, or you're not that, or you're not that.
Yeah.
You start feeling guilty, and you start feeling boxed in.
Okay, feeling guilty how?
You feel guilty that maybe you're not becoming a good friend.
Okay.
But then again, the version of the good friend that they have, it's not a version that you want to get yourself into. The version of, you feel boxed in if you have to be that version of a good friend. If you have to be the friend who's, I don't know.
Like you have to prove yourself.
Yeah, if I have to prove myself to you that I'm your
friend, yes.
Or you expect me to act in a certain way because apparently that's how friends act.
Yeah.
Or, I feel boxed in and I'll be feeling guilty and bad that this person is not feeling, my love towards them.
Yes.
And my care and concern towards them. But again, I don't want to subscribe to that
burden of trying to prove yourself that you love this person.
And also I don't want to subscribe to the form of friendship that they think I should be giving. Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah,
because that's not just who I am. I think so.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, I don't know what happened.
She stopped being needy. She's never written me an apology letter. She's never bought me a gift. Have you ever bought me a gift? Well, of course.
Have I?
Have you? Anne! Oh my God! She's a mean friend. She's never bought me a gift. She's never written me an apology letter or a love letter. Well, she always minds her own business.
Now that's the thing with you see.
But I think I know why.
But you see, when I've come to realize, you see, when someone has maybe, let's say, good intentions or pure intentions, and then they keep on getting hurt, the time they will go rogue. They'll go rogue. And
no, in my mind, while I was speaking, now I know why. I think I have a reason why you are not needy.
What was the reason?
Do you want me to say it?
Yes, because I had someone.
Yes.
Yes, something else took my attention of the neediness.
Yeah.
You know, I thought about it when you were talking about it there, but I didn't want to mention it.
Now that I was talking about it, I realized that's the reason.
That's the reason. Yes. I had someone else to, you know.
Yeah, that's why she was not needy. For whatever reason.
Anyway, I'm glad then that person made me not to be needy anyways. You know, I thought about it when we were having that. I'm sure at the back of my mind, like, this is the reason.
But you don't want to tell me.
I didn't say it.
And then she was like, yes, it was. Karen, Ian.
I had someone else to take my attention of neediness.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
I thought about it when we were having that conversation, but like, I'm not gonna say it.
And you were like, I don't know what happened, but it just stopped. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, we felt God bless the person.
God bless the person.
Or the thing or the circumstance.
Or whatever, right?
Yeah, but you guys get it, no?
Yes. So talking about friendships, the way we were saying, are you very easy to make friends with people?
I think I'm easy to talk to people. Yeah. But getting into my inner circle or even me being willing to get into a person's inner circle, no. Okay. So you can talk to everyone? Yes. Okay. But to your inner circle, no? To my inner circle, no. To their inner circle, no. No. Okay. Yes, same case with me. Like, I really don't have friends. I barely have friends. You know, I even wonder, like, during my wedding, who will be there, you know, the bridal team, because I barely have friends. But I think it's a very good thing, because there was a time, like, I almost guilt tripped myself, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm not a good person. I'm not good in making friends. I'm ignoring people. It's not good. But again, I thought about it. I'm like, all these people who have, I don't know, 1,000 friends, when they're in trouble, no one is coming to assist them. You see? So for me, the way you're saying, like, you can talk to everyone. So for me, I want to talk to everyone. In the beginning, I will study you like a book. And the reason why I do that is because I want to know how to talk to you and how to approach you when I'm talking to you. Like, when I now decide, like, you know, I can have a conversation with you, I know how to talk. So for me, I won't, like, start talking to you. You'll do that, right? Yeah. For me, I will, you know, I'll take my time. Even if maybe it's 2 or 3 days, I just take my time to see how you talk to others, how do you approach others, are you approachable, how am I supposed to talk to you? Because I understand that everyone has limits and boundaries. So I'll take my time to, you know, to you see, like, you can tell, like, the way I'm talking to people right now is not the way I was talking to people the first day I came, right? Because I want to see how is this one, how am I supposed to approach this one. So that's how I usually do it. But when it comes to my inner circle, I'm very selective. You know, people call the people they talk to their friends, but for me, I understand who friends are. I know what friends means. So just by the simple fact that I'm talking to you, or we are maybe doing something or working, I don't consider you as a friend, because I know what a friend means. But there are people, you're talking 5 minutes, you are friends. I can do that. After 2 minutes, you're friends.
Yeah. I can do.
Someone says possessive.
Possessive. I think he's talking about me being about my neediness.
Lord.
Yeah.
Lord. Okay.
So I don't bring people in very easily. In fact, I'm very cautious to bring people in. And yes, I can talk to everyone, but I won't consider you as a friend. I'll call you an acquaintance or a colleague.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not a friend.
I think as I'm growing older, I don't know, I think my perspective towards life is changing. And I'm like, why can't I just talk to everybody?
Yeah.
You see, when you're talking to a person and you're talking to the person in love, you're respecting the person. It doesn't matter who the person is. It doesn't matter if the person is sensitive or if the person is anything. As long as you're respecting the person and you're talking to the person in love, I think you can basically talk to anyone in the world. So for me, I usually feel I don't have to, just because I met you, I don't have to, if I have something to say, I can just say it to you right away. You know, if I like your dress, I'm just gonna be like, oh, that's a nice dress. Where did you get it from? Such things. Because, well, I usually tell myself, in 100 years' time, I won't be here. In 100 years earlier, I was not here. There's no need for me to be tiptoeing, walking on eggshells around human beings. So I just talk to everybody.
Okay. Oh, that's why you talk to everybody?
Yeah, because I don't see what's the big deal of not talking to everybody. And then again, people are God bless you. People are a huge asset. I love people. I really, really do love people. You can always learn something from people. People are just a huge asset. And every time I talk to people, I'm always amazed about, you know, the things I learn, the things I find out. Bless you. Bless you. So
it's because of this, you know that?
The fermented porridge. Why would you make
there's something that's there that makes you sneeze. Yes.
Please. That's a theory that you
are
bringing to
No, it's not a theory. It's not a theory.
Who else told you that?
When I was doing the live, the last live I did, I was taking fermented milk, the mursik, and then I started sneezing while on the live, and then someone told me, I don't know, there's something that you...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be probiotic.
For me, it was just sneezing. I didn't know why I was sneezing, and then someone said in the comment section, you're sneezing because of this and this and this.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So for me, I think I'm also learning to be more open to people. You know, I don't need to...
People are amazing.
Yeah, people are amazing. I don't want to to take, you know, a lot of time in terms of studying. I'm trying to be more open to talking to people. Just talk to people.
I think for me, I don't see what's the big deal. Well, previously I did feel like anytime I'd be talking to everybody, people would be like, oh, you talk to everybody. And I'd feel
bad.
I'd feel bad.
Like maybe you're doing something wrong.
Like I'm doing something wrong. But now as I'm growing older, I'm like, I want to appreciate everybody. You know, it's God's creation. I just want to talk to everybody. I just want to know them, because in every single person, no matter how good or bad
they are,
there's just something amazing.
Yes.
And then the
agree.
most you can get from a person is a yes or a no. And if you don't talk to the person, you never know if it's a yes or a no. Yeah.
That's also like something I have learned in terms of you know, people have their own faults, you know, even at the workplace. But you know, you're not going to work with so and so because they're like this and this. No, you just accept the way they are, and then approach them with their own strength or whatever. Just talk to people. So I'm like becoming more... I'm trying to become more receptive with that.
You can be really
like you're by yourself. The way you're saying, like when you're in campus, you'll have stayed alone in the forest, and then there's nothing wrong with it. Like you'll be okay.
Still, even right now, as much as I enjoy talking to people and everything, I don't mind building a house in the middle of the forest and just staying there. I still love my own company. What I meant is I still do love my own company, but I still do love people.
Okay, so
I'm trying to Google
that thing. Okay, Zach, I see you in the building. Nicolene, I see you in the building. Nicolene, we are supposed to meet on the 12th. Mark it on your calendar. The 12th. How are you, Nicolene? How are you, Zach? Nice to see you. And guys, remember, we are still doing the donations for the children's home. I was supposed to go live, but I didn't. But I've told you the reason. I was in the village, things happened, and here we are today. You can still go ahead and donate to the Buy Me Coffee link, which is the most appropriate that Spiral Black is leaving in the comment section. And remember, when you're donating to the children's home, where so that I can pack my suitcase. Nicolene, it's just in Korogosho. Korogosho is around Kariobangi. Around all, like when you come to all soaps. What's your co-host's name? She's called Caroline.
Hi,
Yes,
Nicolene.
yes. And Nicolene, you remember she came up in our conversation today. They was telling you like she has really assisted me on my YouTube. Oh, she's
yes.
the one. She's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, Nicolene. I see you a lot in on Anne's videos.
Yeah, she's my friend, a long-time friend. Yes, so yeah, guys, remember we are still donating to the children's home, and so far we have collected around $175. I'm not very accurate because I don't have my notebook because I am in the village, and we are still doing that in that initiative. And at this moment, we are donating that money to Ancestor because when we go there, we don't want to Salimika. We don't want to go empty-handed. But after my birthday, we'll have come up with the channels and the systems where all of you can donate directly to the children's home. And I want to truly appreciate all of you who have, donated to that cause. Thank you very, very much.
Apparently, you're sneezing because of histamine.
Oh, that is in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
According to Google.
Okay, so let's talk about guilt tripping. Guilt tripping in terms of 5 years ago, it doesn't matter who. If something would have gone wrong between us, I would always feel like I am the problem. Yes, Nicolene, we are planning to buy some foodstuffs. But we'll buy the dry foodstuffs. Maybe things like the flour, maybe beans or rice, but we'll do very little amount of it. And then 70% of the money we will give to the children's home because they need it for school fees or tuition fees. So you remember us talking about guilt tripping? 5 years ago, if we would have done something, if something wrong would have happened between us, I would have always thought that it was my fault.
Well,
no, that's not guilt tripping. Guilt tripping is when someone does something wrong and then they make you feel like you're the problem.
Like you're the problem. Yeah.
But also still on that case, I feel like it usually happens a lot when, especially if you're naturally you're a good person.
Good naive person.
Yes, just a good nice person.
Naive, I said naive.
Naive.
Because
bring me your phone so that I can see what Nicolene is saying.
Sorry. Nothing. People are fighting.
Okay, thank you so much, Nicolene. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nicolene. Thank you, G Squad. Hello, Ambua. It's good to see you. Standard procedure. I see all of you, and I truly appreciate you for being here on a Monday. Hey, Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for coming on board. Remember, we are still on the course of donating to the children's home. Spiral Black is leaving the link for the Buy Me Coffee so that we are able to touch these children's lives on the 13th of November. Yes, so we're talking about maybe now. Okay, what is the name of you feeling bad if something bad's happened between us and I'm not the one who has done something wrong?
To be honest, right now, I think you're just being naive, stupid and naive. Well, no, I'm just saying that because that's what because I too was that person who, if something happens, I'll feel guilty. But then I think these things come with age.
Yes.
With age, I realize I'm just being stupid and naive.
Yes.
So these days, if something has gone wrong and you're on the wrong, I will not feel bad about about, you know, I not question I not question myself, like, did I do something wrong? Did I do, except if I'm being like, if I'm having a critical, you know, like a critical moment where I'm just looking at the facts.
Yes.
You know, at the facts in the whole.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put the blame on myself. I'm just going to look at it objectively and see, this person did this and this thing is wrong.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with me. This thing was wrong.
Yes.
And then maybe go talk to the person. Yeah.
Okay, me too. I feel like 5 years ago, if something would have happened in whatever situation, even if it means like me being fired from a job, something from as simple as that, yes, I would have felt like I'm the one who did not achieve something good at work, and that's why I was fired. But right now,
that's common with women though.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you can ask your male, your male,
yes,
your male
you know
colleagues.
men think of, men use their mind, and ladies use their hearts. So like before I went to the real estate place, I was working somewhere else, and these people literally fired me unfairly where I was working before, my internship.
Okay.
Yes, my internship. Like they fired me unfairly. And I remember I was going to church to pray every single day because number one, I did not want to disappoint my parents. Because if I was fired, to me in my mind it's like I'm the one who did something wrong, so I was fired.
You're fired.
I'm disappointing my parents.
You're disappointing your parents. Yeah.
So I remember I fasted like for a whole 2 weeks, I think. I was like, God, please, I don't want this to happen because of this and this and this. I don't want this, you know. I don't want my parents to feel disappointed because it will be me, like the blame will be on me, right? Yeah. So later, when I looked at that situation objectively, I was like, I did nothing wrong. It was purely out of jealousy that I was fired from the place. But at that point, I was like, it's because maybe I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I was fired. You see? But right now, if someone does something wrong to me, I will look at it objectively, and as I'm growing, I'm learning to use my mind and not my heart. Like I want to use logic. I want to look at a situation objectively, you know. So if you do something to me wrong right now, or if something happens wrong, if I am wrong, I will come to you and apologize, and I will take an initiative to do the right thing. I'm also very conscious of that. So if I do something wrong, you come and tell me, but hey, you did this and this and this, and it's wrong. And because I have the mind to see, you know, the whole picture, I'll be like, but I'm sorry, and I'm ready to correct it. But if I don't do anything wrong, I'm not gonna apologize. Yes, and you're not gonna like, I won't feel bad for that thing happening. But I think it also comes with age, as you're saying. Like you get to grow and learn by these things. Hey, the number of times you will feel bad. I know. Yeah, but so with age, you just realize you're just being stupid and naive. I remember I used to work in I used to be a PA to one of to some insurance mogul in 2020. And this person, he did not train me. He did not nothing. So I'd wake up at 4. Guys, we have a goal up there. Yes. We do have a goal of $100. Someone said she's propped up with the salt. With a bag of salt. Yeah, I'm sure that's Spiral Black. Hebu angalia kama walitoa message ya data ziishe. Zikabu kuisha ndio isihani. Hakuna. You know what my sister is asking me? I apologize to me if you did something wrong. I'm waiting, Karen. Yes, I'm also waiting for an answer. I would, Karen. No, Karen is asking me. I'm telling her I'm also waiting for the answer. Yes, I would apologize. I would. Yeah, I'm growing. You're growing, yeah? Yeah. I ask the men in your team if they do feel bad about about feeling guilty. If someone or something happens to them, and they end up feeling like it's their fault. So gentlemen in the building, Spiral Black, John Wambua, Olav, Silver Fox. Who else is watching? Man, it's been a long time. I haven't seen Charlie B. Who else is watching? We have standard procedure. Yes, I've mentioned John, Zach, Olav. We had Dwight here. We had Trey here. Mark Brown. You Guru Visuals. You guys tell me. Ronnie Farley. Who else? There were people who joined us in the beginning. Dwight Taylor, Ronnie Farley. There's someone else. What's the name? I've forgotten the name. But any gentleman who is here, do you as men feel bad if something happen, like if something goes wrong? Do you feel like you're the one who have caused the situation to go, sideways as a Yes, guys, please remember to like the live. Please tell us in the comment section. Do you usually feel like that if something goes wrong? Are you always like, blaming yourself? Like, are you like, oh, I'm the one who caused this and this and this and this and this? Do you guys always react like that as men, or is it just, ladies?
Yeah, so the ladies, Nicolene and Karen.
Nicolene?
There's Karen.
Nicolene, do you always feel like that? Karen, do you always feel like that? Spider Black is saying, I try to blame others as much as possible. Nicolene, for you, how do you feel? But I want to hear from the gentlemen. How do you feel if something goes wrong? Do you usually blame yourself? You're like, oh, I'm the problem. This has happened because of me.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Trying to blame others.
Like, Nicolene, what I'm asking is, if something goes wrong in any situation, do you like blame yourself and say like you're the one who has caused the situation to go wrong? Maybe if something goes wrong and then you're like, oh my God, I'm the one who did this. They're like, this is happening because of me. This and this is happening because of me. Are you always finding yourself in that scenario? Hey, but we have come a long way. We're always blaming ourselves. Oh, it is because of me. It was because of me. It was because of me.
John has replied,
it is human to feel guilty, but blaming myself, nope. I accept my fault, apologize, and move on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
okay, that's from John. I want to hear from Zach.
I'm never the
problem. No way. It's them. Yeah. Okay, Nicolene. Okay, who else? I want to hear from Silver Fox and Zach and Mark if you're in the building. Who else? Ronnie Farley, if you're still in the building. Please tell us, how do you, if I'm at fault, I will definitely apologize. No, but do you like fault yourself if it is not your fault? Do you feel bad when something goes wrong in a situation and then you start guilt tripping yourself? You're like, oh my God, I'm the one who caused this. Yeah. Have you ever felt like that?
Nicolene is always the problem. Oh Lord.
Ronnie Farley, hi. Yes, it was Ronnie Farley. I was the name.
Okay.
Ronnie Farley, have you ever like found yourself in that situation? Anyways, you guys will tell us as we continue.
Yeah, that was funny from Nicolene.
Yeah, and Spiral Black. Nicolene, what did Nicolene say? I'm never the problem. No way, it's them.
And then someone says Nicolene is
always the problem. Anyways, yeah. So concerning also about guilt tripping, there's something else I've come to realize, especially when it comes to a relationship. There are men, not all of them, who have mastered the tactic of guilt tripping you. When they do something wrong, they want to make you feel like you're the one who
Tuesday and don't even remember it.
No, not at all, unless you feel bad. You feel bad all day Tuesday. Wednesday you don't remember it. I told you, men are objective people, and we're supposed to emulate them. For me, I always say we're supposed to emulate them.
On what
on
matters?
using your brain.
Okay.
Yes, using your brain. Because the reason why right now you're not naive and stupid is because you're using your brain.
What was I using before?
Your heart, emotions.
No, your heart cannot be stupid. It's because you were just using
emotions. Okay, emotions.
Your
then.
lack of knowledge.
Actually, I will never.
I will never blame myself. And someone Zach also says not at all.
Not at all.
Wow.
You see, me, I like men. I like how they think. That's why I always try my best to think like them.
You know, there's that. Is it a movie?
Mm-hmm. Act like a lady and think like a man. That is always my motto.
Do you like the movie?
Yes, I do like the movie, but it is a very old movie, more than 10 years plus.
I'll not take the blame for something that I'm not guilty of.
But ladies will. Ladies.
Well, some ladies.
Some ladies, yeah.
Most actually.
Yes.
Most ladies, most ladies will.
And this, I was saying, like, this tactic of, you know, when you're in a relationship and then the man does something wrong and then they flip the whole table and then they start making the situation look like you're the one who did something and then they're the one who did something wrong. Have you ever found yourself in that situation? Even it doesn't matter even if it's a romantic relationship or just a friend or whatever.
I think so.
And how do you handle that right now?
I think it was about that friend I was talking to you about. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you know. I told. Well, you said that he or she was trying to do that. I block.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't know. Okay. Well, that was the first instance for me.
Yeah.
I've not found myself in a place where someone is trying to make me feel guilty for what they should have done or for a mistake.
What they did, and then they are making it look like you're the one who made the mistake.
Yeah, that was my first time. Yeah, that was my first time. And the thing I found out is you cannot go on, you cannot level head with such people.
Yeah.
You cannot. Yeah, you're wrong and you're wrong.
Yeah.
You as the person who's been done wrong, you're wrong and you're wrong according to their story.
Yeah.
And nothing will move them from telling you that you're wrong. So
that's just them.
Yeah. So you just take it and leave it.
So how do you handle that situation right now? If someone does that to you, like tries to guilt trip you?
I just saw my hand go and walk away.
Oh, really?
I don't know what would I do. I think I'll just walk away because knowing that this person, well, I will tell them that, what you did is not right.
Yeah.
You're trying to say that I did it, but I know very well that I did not do it. You're on the wrong.
Yeah.
And as much as you continue saying that I'm on the wrong, I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah.
I am going.
Yes.
I am minding my own business and I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that, how would you do it?
For me too, like right now, like I usually realize it within a split of a second. I'm like, bro, you're the one who did wrong. Why are you turning the tables? And I will just simply tell it to you like, wait. You're the one who did this. Please stop doing it and please go ahead and apologize. And I found myself in that situation and it annoys me. It really, really does annoy me. I'm like, no, you're the one who did wrong. Why are you making it feel like I'm the one who did wrong? I'm not the one who did wrong. Please just... And then the fact that you have to argue with someone about that specific thing, for me, in my head, I'm like, just apologize and let's move on. But someone is just there and there and there and there and there. Thank you so much, Zach.
Oh,
for the super chat. Yes, thank you so much, Zach. Thank you.
What does your team
think
and what do they do? The men and the
the ladies and the gentlemen. Please tell us in the comment section, how do you handle guilt tripping when someone does something wrong to you and then they make it seem like you're the one who did something wrong, yet they're the one who did the thing wrong. Guys, tell me. Thank you so much, Zach, for the super chat. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate.
Nicolina said something. Emotion.
Nicolina is saying, emotion is your second brain to the gut. Emotion is your second brain. The gut feeling and your brain is intellect to the brain controls. But I came to realize if you engage more in masculine energy as a lady, I'm like, I blame them more often and louder. Unalia inaisha. Man. Have you understood what Nicolene is saying?
Emotion is your second brain. The gut feeling in your brain is intellect. So the brain controls. But I came to realize if you engage more in the masculine energy as a lady, so no.
I think what she's trying to say is that emotion is also, there's that gut feeling you always feel about someone. Have you ever seen someone you're like, I don't like the spirit of that person? I think it is also important also to trust, those things.
What does she mean with the masculine energy? Does she mean that it doesn't give when a lady uses masculine energy?
Nicolene, explain to us like little children. Zach, thank you so much for the super chats. Unalei inaisha. You use your brain and not deal with emotions. That is what she's saying. Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
So like a man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Men don't use their emotions. They use their brains. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was also, but you guys, you can tell us in the comment section, how do you guys like deal with the guilt tripping? Like when someone makes you feel bad for something that they've done wrong, and then even if you try to tell them, they're not apologizing. They're like, what is happening? Oh my god. And then I think I usually
How do you deal with such people? Do you still keep them in your life?
I give them a chance.
How do you relate with them going forward?
I try to avoid. If I find like you're that person who is like always guilt tripping people, and like you can't apologize even if you're wrong, I'm trying to tell you, and I'm not telling you like to demean you, I'm not telling you to make you feel bad or less of a person, I'm just simply telling you that you've made a mistake, you need to apologize, and let's move on. If you can't see that, it's so simple. Me, I'll avoid conversations with you.
Okay.
You go and speak to people who you can bring down, and you can't apologize.
You can't apologize to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just avoid conversations with such people.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was also, remember when we were talking about the people who like feel. Yes, Nicolene is asking, men, is it true that you don't use your emotions?
I'm also wondering, you keep on applauding men not using their emotions, but
it's true.
I don't think so though, because you've seen so many cases. Well, men hacking women because of love.
What do you mean hacking women?
Hacking.
Or killing women?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of emotions.
Yeah, because of emotions. We've seen so many examples where men do that, use their emotions. Well, the things that they do, it cannot be said that they were using their logic, because if you're killing someone, it means that you've not considered you're going to go to jail.
Yes.
Or you've not considered that you're going to get another girlfriend.
Yeah, you're not using your brain.
So I don't know. Nicolene, I'm also like,
Like this story, I was looking at it today. There's this lady who came up where she was burnt by hot water with the boyfriend. And then the boyfriend was telling her to move in with her. And then the lady's like, no, I don't want to move in with you right now. I'm not ready. You let us build each other, build your business. Let me also do this. And then when time comes, we'll move in. So while they were having that conversation at that particular point, the boyfriend was like, let me boil some water and take some tea.
Oh no.
And then when he was boiling it, and then it was boiled, and then he turned to the lady and then poured it on her.
No.
Yes, on her face. And then up to date, the guy has never been caught.
I feel people have replied, see?
Okay, let me see what men are saying. I use and have emotions, but depending on the situation, I don't want them to rule the decision and outcome. Okay. Nicole is saying some men, Silver Fox is saying some men are very emotional. Yes, thank you so much, Zach, for the super chat. So, Anne, you hear men are emotional.
So I think what Nicolene was saying on her comment, maybe she was saying that maybe because see, she says, but I came to realize if you engage more in the masculine energy as a lady, see, she has the disappointed thing on. I don't know, maybe she's not advocating for using the masculine energy. I don't know, maybe ask her if she's advocating for the masculine energy.
Okay.
Is she?
I don't know. She will tell us. Yes, guys, and please, guys, remember to use the Buy Me Coffee link. Man, this camera is too high, but it's okay. Yes, so yes, remember to use the Buy Me Coffee link to donate to the children's home. And Ancestor is having her birthday too. You can also you can also donate to me. And as you can see, we are growing wiser and younger. Yes. So let us continue with our conversation. But men, tell us, are you emotional beings? But I've seen a few comments. So I was seeing this thing of how the father figure is very important in the family. So for you, I know you've grown in a stable family with both parents. How do you think your father has played a role in the family in terms of, everything?
I think when I was younger, I did not appreciate it.
Yes.
In that I didn't know
Yeah.
what it means to grow up without a father, because I was, it was not. When you're young, you don't realize these things.
Yeah.
But now that I've grown older, I see and appreciate that I have a father, because I don't know, I just see and appreciate it.
Yeah.
The love of a father, everything he does, the assurance.
Yeah.
I feel like he's contributed to me being assertive. I feel like he's contributed to me being. It's like you have wings,
Yeah.
your father is your hero, and you feel like you can just fly away just because your father is there. Yeah.
What about, do you think within the household, do you think the mother or the dad is the boss at home?
I think the mother.
The mother?
Well, the fathers think that they're bosses, but I think the mothers are the bosses.
Are the bosses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the mothers will be, they'll just slither around to get their way. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in your household, you feel like the mom has been the boss?
I think she, I don't know. I don't know.
But now, no, but being the boss does not mean that she's looking down upon the dad. You know that?
Yeah,
because there's someone who will think when they say like the mom is the boss of the home, like someone will feel like they are putting down the dad, but it's actually a no. And I have come, across, some couples, and I love to learn from people who have actually, done it. People who have been in marriage for a very long time. And when you hear them talking about who is the boss at home, the man always says the lady. But I've tried to put that across to a certain guy. But to him, he feels like the lady being the boss at home, it's like it demeans him. But that is actually not the case. It is actually not the case. It's not like the lady is looking down upon the man or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways, I know the moms are usually the bosses at home. They're the ones who dictate what should be done, what is supposed to. And if you look in most successful homes, in most successful marriages, ladies are the bosses.
Not to mean that the ladies are not submissive.
Yes.
Just to mean that the ladies are submissive.
Yes.
But the men in the household recognize the strength of the ladies to manage. Because, for instance, I consider my own mother to be such a good manager and such a good leader. You met her; she's really assertive and so very
straightforward.
So, like, I think if a man recognizes the strength that the woman in the household has, then he's able to utilize. He's able to utilize the strengths. No?
Yeah. I was also thinking about it the other day. If you look at most successful homes, the men will admit that the lady is the boss of the home. And you remember us saying the way ladies are so wise? Like, women are very wise people. Like, they're so wise people. A woman can guide their spouse to do this or not do this, and it's also because we have very strong intuition. And there's this country where the president, the guards of the president are usually women because of their natural instincts. They can see something and say this is bad, and that is how naturally we are born.
Yeah, protective.
Yes, yes, we are protective. So we can look at something and say, by the way, don't stay with that person is not a good friend. Do this and do this, because we are naturally blessed. So I think that women are actually the bosses of the home in terms of managing the home. They are very if you truly appreciate a woman, you will really know
You
how
will reap the benefits.
Yes, you will really reap the benefits. And the woman saying, I've seen people where if the woman says something, the man feels like maybe his opinion is lesser. And I think that has
but again,
that has a lot to do with him.
But so I think sometimes also, well, I have met both instances where the woman is the boss, but the boss but submissive to the husband.
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
And I have met the instance where the woman is the boss and not submissive to the husband.
Yes.
So the husband ends up feeling like there's a choke on his neck. And like when you compare both dynamics, when the woman takes the actual role of the man, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
But if the woman takes on the actual role of the boss, I think, let me call it the blessing of the husband.
Yeah.
I think I found it to be smoother.
Yeah.
But on this other instance where the woman is the boss, making all the financial decisions, bringing all the masculine energy in, I find it really, the balance, there's a
it doesn't work.
There's a sort of imbalance that
imbalance that goes on.
Yeah.
But I was also like thinking about it the other day. For me, I know who you are, right? I know you as a friend. I know all your strengths. I know all your weaknesses, right? And you also know me, right? I will never come to you and ask you, what do you bring to this friendship? Or what do you bring to the table, rather? Because I am fully aware of the power that you carry of the power that you carry within you. So that will never come across in our conversations. So I usually feel if a man and a woman, if both parties understand the power that each party carries, that conversation will never come up.
That conversation will never
come up. If you're a secure, there are masculine men, but there are insecure masculine men. So if you're a secure masculine man, and you truly understand the power of a woman, the energy she brings, the demeanor she brings, everything that has to do with a woman, I came to realize you as a woman, your figure in your own self, you have a lot of power within you, and like you can move a lot of things, even just by walking. It's just that the society has tried to bring us down, but us having that power does not bring down the power of men, because we are very different.
We're very different people.
We are very different people. We play very different roles, and when you come together, we can do.
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb. It's a very big bomb. So I came to realize people who ask people, "What do you bring to the table?" They do not understand the dynamics. They do not understand what a woman does and
the man does.
Yeah, or what the man does. The capabilities that both gender carries, and I think it's sad. It's so sad. Right?
I've met women who, women have really sharp tongues, yeah?
Yes.
And the tongues that they use on their husbands or their mates.
Yes.
Maybe a partner.
Yes.
Or whoever, someone they're romantically involved with.
Yeah.
The tongues are really
important.
They're really bad.
Yeah.
And I've seen men who've been reduced to nothing.
Yes.
Just because the woman has taken over.
Yes.
And the words that the woman uses are not the best. So the man ends up being crippled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that is also true. Like I know there are things that women can do which are not right, right? But I've also come to understand that that the way I know you, I don't think if your man treats you right, you're going to say anything bad to this man. You're always going to bless him and bless him and bless him. Same case with me. But if your man is always mistreating you, doesn't give you emotional support, all those things, and by providing, I just don't mean financially. You can provide in so many ways. If your man doesn't bring that to you, they do not understand that the financial blessings that are within you as a man has a lot to do with the way you treat your wife back at home. You cannot treat your wife as trash and everything, and then also expect that things to go good your way. So I always feel like both really carry a lot of. If your woman is always blessing you at home, you'll go at work and things will go very well. But if you're treating her bad, her energy will also just reciprocate. For me, I always tell myself, the way a man treats you, I believe that women naturally are multipliers. That is what I truly believe. If a man treats you really good, that relationship is really going to flourish so bad, like so good.
Well, in most instances.
Yes, in most instances. If the man treats the woman well, the relationship will go so well. So I believe if you bring something good to the woman, it will multiply, and if you bring something bad to the woman, it will also multiply. Yeah, that is what I always believe.
What does your team think?
Guys, tell me what you think in the comment section. Anne, you see, I'm calling Nicolene Anne. Nicolene, my birthday is 13th. I feel bad if I'm responsible. Okay, let me read your comment sections. But guys, you tell me. Yes, men are emotional, but it's due to second brain insensitive, where you get your gut feelings from. You know what? I really like standard procedure. Standard procedure is usually is a very I like how he thinks. Men are emotional, but it does not lead us. We control our emotions and let them inform our decisions for most of the parts.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think the lady being the boss at home demeans the men at all. If your lady isn't happy, no one is happy. Hi Maheru, how are you doing? Woman is the head of the house of Heru the light. Yes. I feel bad if I'm responsible. That's all, love. Okay. Don't say that. Spiral Black.
I know, right?
Spiral Black, you want to spoil other people. You want people to just blame others the way you're blaming other people.
They're responsible. It's not me.
It's them. Yes, but anyways, I've come to realize men are not men, but fathers are very important figures in the home. And also me, I've come to realize it when I'm growing up. I told you that thing that happened the other day. Like, I came to realize men bring structure and discipline. Like, those are usually their main roles. Structure and discipline to the home. Like, when I used to make maybe mistakes at school, my father is the one who used to come. My dad, discipline. Hey, number one. He's the one who used to come. And also the thing that I told you when you are away, what happened, my dad was there. He was there for me. I felt so, like, that is when it hit me. Oh my God. I should truly appreciate having a dad.
I think fathers have a really soft spot, no?
Especially for their daughters.
Yeah.
Man, he was there for me. He has never told me he loves me, but through his actions, I was like, hey,
you guys, I
love you. He was there. And then I remember, like, where we were going, we had to walk. He was just there with me, walking, telling me to do this. And then at that moment, I felt very grateful to have him, because I would have felt so alone if I didn't have him.
I think fathers will move mountains for you.
Yes, they will.
Naturally.
Yeah.
I think fathers will move mountains for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, and I think it's something to be grateful for.
Yeah. But they are really
good fathers.
Yes, good fathers.
We have to put that disclaimer.
Yeah.
Good fathers will move mountains for you.
And we are also very lucky to have come up in good homes. Yeah. Yeah. Ati now that part about your dad, I disagree with.
The African dads.
No, has your dad ever told you? Yeah, they've told you, right?
No.
Your dad has never told you he loves you?
No.
Even me, my father has never told me he loves me.
No.
Yeah. Ati I love you. And it's even my sister is laughing. Yeah.
Okay.
It is in very rare homes that not even the father only, even the mother. It is now us, the younger generation, that I'm seeing them embrace that thing of telling their siblings telling their children, I love you, I love you, I love you. But our parents, and it's not just my home. You know your dad loves you, right?
Very, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, even me, my dad loves me, especially that day. Oh my God, I'll just see love written all over him. Yes, but he has never told me that he loves me. But at that moment, I was like, wow, if I didn't have my dad in this situation, because it was something that was very new to me, and I would have felt like I needed so much support, and he was there.
I think, in all fairness, though, if you look at our parents, well, in my head right now, when
Yes.
you were talking, I'm just thinking to myself, growing up,
Yeah.
the word love in my community is a romantic term.
Yes.
You use the word love when you're expressing love.
Romantic
love.
Yes.
So there was really no love for a child.
Yeah.
How do you tell your child,
I love you? And
There
yet,
was no-
yes, and
there-
yet in the community it means romantic love.
romantic love. So I don't know about your community,
Yeah.
but I do
It's the same.
understand that for them love is actions. Well, they don't know that that's love, but they, for them it's a duty.
Yes.
This is, that's them. I'm a father,
Yes.
so I'm there to move mountains.
Yeah.
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 I think also that shaped my relationship with God. Yeah. Because I think it makes me understand who God is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that makes it easier for me to understand who God is.
Yeah.
By the fact that I have a good father. So when I say that God is a good father, I understand that this is someone who will move mountains for me. Yeah.
Yeah, so for me also, for that particular day, because I was like out exposed in the world, I really don't know what to do. I looked at my dad and I was like, wow, if my dad can do this for me.
What about God?
And the Bible says like he loves me more than my earthly father does. I was like, wow, what can God do for me then? Like it was just so amazing. But anyways, but I've also come to realize was it Spiral Black who was asking, or who?
Yeah.
Spiral Black was saying that he disagrees with me when it comes to like their father's not saying I love you, but they actually do it through actions. Because I know there are instances.
Your life.
I feel like okay, we need to be tukiangalia unaona ikifika. Anyways, let's continue. So I feel like actions do matter. Yes, words do matter, but actions do matter. Because I know maybe outside Africa, parents tell their children that they love them, but maybe their actions don't match. Not all of them, a few of them, that their actions don't match their words. But for us, our father loves us by their actions. Oh my God, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, so guys, remember we are still donating to the children's home. The Buy Me Coffee is on the description box. We are going there in less than a week from now, and we want to touch these children's hearts. We are going to be very open and transparent, and we are going to ensure that we have witnesses. We are going to ensure that all of you know who has contributed, how much they have contributed. We'll have a receipt of what has been bought, and then we'll give the money openly to the person who runs the children's home. There are 60 children who are in school and they need school fees or tuition fees for them to go to school, and they need 72,000 US in January for the children to go.
26, you say?
No, 72.
72,000.
1 point something million Kenyan shillings for the children to go to school.
How many children?
60 children. There are 60
High school?
they're in different places, primary, high school, and university. Yeah. Yes. So if you donate, please
Is it
make
yearly?
no. Now that for 72,000, that is first term. But the amount goes and reduces per term. Yeah. Yes. So if you can donate, guys, please donate to the Buy Me Coffee link. We will be visiting them on the 13th of November this month.
On your birthday.
On my birthday. Yeah. And remember, when you donate to the Buy Me Coffee link, please indicate that for the children. You write there, this is for the children. Or if you're buying me a gift, write there, and this is for your birthday. Okay? So, because if you don't indicate something, I will assume that you're sponsoring me. Okay. Okay, so guys, now I want to hear this from the gentlemen. So there's this topic, Caro, of men not going for women who are more successful than them. Men, I want to hear from you. Why wouldn't you go for a woman who is more successful than you? I'm just curious. Now, if you get a 10 or a business deal, you're not supposed to take it.
Because so as not to be successful.
That's what I always ask myself. Shouldn't I not chase my dreams so that I'm not more successful?
Is it true though, or is it
yes,
social
it's true.
media?
It's true. It's true. I've had men say that to me, that I'm not going for a successful woman. Yeah. Some of them tell me that they feel like their masculinity is threatened. Their masculinity is threatened. Some of them, not all of them. So I want men in the comment section to tell us, why is it that most men don't go for women who are more successful than them? I am truly curious. I want to know, why is your phone like this? Why don't you put it straight?
I don't know.
Or have you put auto rotate?
Maybe.
Because I was having this conversation with someone, and I'm like, as a woman, if I get a business, or if I'm supposed to, if I want to go for my master's and for my PhD, am I not supposed to do that? Am I not supposed to achieve my dreams so that I can be desirable to a man, because the end goal is to getting married? Am I not supposed to do it so that I can be chosen? I don't know. It's crazy. I see those love hearts. I see them. I see those love. Oh, your phone is almost going off. We have a power bank here. You can just use it so that you don't. Where's the power bank? Oh, it's the one that we're using.
I think
you
can see.
I can see. I just want to strain. Okay, so let me see what the men are saying in the comment section about that. Okay, you leave. I want to hold the phone myself. Karen was saying, standard procedure. You made mistakes in school. I see, and someone who got A. We all have a past. Everyone has a past. Okay. Spiral Black is saying, perhaps that is different. In the States, the word love doesn't mean romantic. Okay, cultural differences. Glad, where? Glad, okay. For me, I don't care if the woman is more successful. If we have a bond, it doesn't matter which is more successful. That is from Spiral Black. Silver Fox is saying, that question is not for me, and says, I like successful women. Okay, Silver Fox. Maheru, I would cause I know the woman is image of God. Hello, Banja. How are you doing, Banja? Maheru, yes, you should 100%. And I see those love hearts popping in the comment section. Yes, so guys, that is a topic of discussion, because a lot of ladies are really coming up, being very successful in a lot of things. I know that happens in the US, but I also know that that happens in Kenya right now. But I'm simply asking, should I, as ancestor, or should any lady not supposed to chase their goals or go for their education if they want to, or if they see a business deal that is coming, or if they see a job application, are they not supposed to go for it, just so that they are just so that don't have more money, so that they can be more desirable to men, so that they can get married at the end of the day because of that? It's crazy. That is an open question for me, but this is just my thoughts. I feel, no, should I say it? If you say things on social media, crazy,
they'll come back to haunt you.
Yeah, I like a woman that is successful. The more success, the better. Thank you so much, Zach. Thank you so much, Zach. I feel like a man who is secure in his masculinity will not be threatened by the success of a man, by the success of his woman. If you're secure in yourself, if you know yourself, if you're like, yes, this is my woman, this is what she's doing, you won't feel demeaned as a man. If you're, that is how I see it. That is how I see it. But I want you men to tell me, because I'm posing that question to you. So please just let me know. Let us know in the comment section. There's something else also I want to say. Oh my God, I've forgotten, and the way it was important. Oh, I've remembered. You know what I was telling myself the other day, Caro? Marriage should not be the goal. Did lights just go off? Okay, thank God we have it will have been dark right now. Guys, lights have gone off. The electricity has gone off. But it's because it's electricity.
We lost power.
We lost power. We lost power. In a normal relationship, success is not individual.
Yeah.
Yes, success is not individual. But here we are not saying when you are in a relationship. Yes. But you've seen those instances, right?
To be honest, I see them on TikTok. I hear people talk about it on TikTok, so I don't really know if it's true or not. Yeah. I've just seen such instances on. Actually, I have, but I think I knew a very successful woman once.
Yeah.
And she got to a point where she said she doesn't want to know how poor the man is.
Yeah.
If she loves the man and the man loves her, she's okay to settle down. But someone close to her said, I would never marry this woman because she has a really sharp mouth.
Sharp, by meaning she's assertive?
She just has a sharp mouth.
What does a sharp mouth?
She comes out strong.
Okay.
So because she comes out strong, the person was like, I cannot marry her because of this. But the person left the mouth, her talking and her behavior, that talking, that strong talking.
Yeah.
It kind of masked the wonderful woman she was. She is, and she still is.
Yeah.
So I think maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe because she's really assertive.
Yeah.
She, she's this person who knows what she wants and everything. So I think some men in the circles, maybe, I don't know where she gets the men, but I think the men don't get past her assertiveness, don't get past her just her way being, yeah, to just get to know the wonderful person she is inside and everything the about.
Yeah.
But I don't know why my voice is hoarse.
But I understand when you're saying like she has a sharp mouth. Maybe she comes out as masculine, but also that
not masculine.
What do you mean by a sharp mouth?
These people who cannot just let you be. You know those people you're not sure if you live with, you're gonna be in peace. You're not sure if they'll be quarreling the whole day or if they'll be making noise the whole day about everything. The way she comes out as, she has her opinions are loud and up in the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've come to learn being in the workspace. You know, if you're in the workspace, you can't be soft. You cannot be soft. You have to be strong because you're out in the world. So as a woman, if you're in a workspace, and especially if you have a lot of male counterparts, or there is competition in everything, you cannot be a soft woman. You get that it even shapes you, the way you talk, the way you address people, and until you realize that this and this is happening because of this and this and this, it cannot change. I truly, you're saying she's successful, right?
Yeah, she is.
I truly believe the way she's talking, the way you're saying, her workspace has a lot to do with her, with the way she is.
Yeah, I see
And
what
it's
you
not her fault. It is just happening because that is where she's working. You see? It's not like maybe she's like that. It is her workspace. When you're outside in the world, you cannot be soft. You cannot be soft.
What about this thing of, so for a person like her, she doesn't get men who are serious. She gets men who want to spend her money.
Yes. Yes, I've also come across a lady who is successful, and she chased her dreams. She did everything. But now it reached a point where, and then she has very good cars, and then when she now wants to settle, she was saying like it was very hard for her to get a partner because she's doing very good in life. So what she had to do, she'll just have to portray herself as a poor woman, so that she can get someone, because everyone she gets, they are intimidated by her success. So where do you draw the line? And again, the reason why I am asking this, everyone who's watching, again, if you stay at home and don't work, people again will not respect you enough. People will see you like you don't have goals, like you're not chasing your dreams, like you don't have money. But again, if you chase them, again you're being more successful. So where do we draw the line?
But again, this doesn't happen to just women, yeah?
Yes.
The men also suffer from the same fate.
Shindwe pepo mbaya. Spiral black, you see my hair? There's no money to spend. You see my hair? My hair has stayed like this for 4 months because I don't have money for salon. You will drink fermented things like me here. There's no money to spend from me. My hair is like this because I don't have money. 4 months. I beg. So but one thing I know, as much as everything is happening within the world, like if you do this is bad, and then if you do this, if you now do the opposite, again it's bad. I just comforted myself in the knowledge and in the assertiveness that the Father that I have in heaven is going to give me a good husband. And I want you to remember that there's a difference between someone who wants to be a partner and someone who wants to be a father and a husband. Yes. But you men, tell me in the comment section. But I am very proud of you guys saying that you're not intimidated by the success of a woman. In fact, I think that should be a turn on. You know Michelle Obama was more successful than Obama when they met.
Conspiracy say Michelle is a man.
They say Michelle is a man. Those are just haters. You see now, again, if she was not successful, again, they would just say something else different about her. But Michelle Obama, when they met, she was more successful than her husband. Yeah. But anywho, so for me, I just comforted myself. I'm like, you know what? God is just going to be. So make sure that you have a partner who wants to be a father and a husband. Not someone who wants a wife and you to give them kids. Yes. Yes, make sure that you are assertive when it comes to you wanting a man who wants to be a husband to you and a father to your kids.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and we are going to get it. Okay, guys, we are almost done. Okay, let's see. Oh, the bad jokes. Guys, there's no electricity, and thank God we have a power bank. Now I can remove it safely. this thing here, this is a power bank. So at least we can use it, guys. So please bear with us with the darkness. It's raining. So when I tell you there are no electricity, I hope today you believe me. You remember when we were talking about the bad jokes in friendships?
Yeah.
Oh my
Actually,
god.
I think that was the video.
Yeah, that was the major discussion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
About bad jokes in friendships. Yeah.
At least you have a bag of salt. That's funny.
Spiral black. Yes, the bag of salt is right behind the phone. It is like holding the phone so that it doesn't get your phone doesn't, it should not go off. It shouldn't go off because it
it's
is
like I'm looking at it. It's not gonna go off. It's
okay.
gonna hold for a while.
Okay. Yeah, so let's talk about the bad jokes in friendships. Tell me.
Yeah, we were saying that sometimes, well, in friendships.
Yeah. Spiral black, yes, you always give me a hard time, but I understand you. No hard feelings.
Yeah, we were saying that in friendships, there's so much joking, and of course you have banter, you joke around with your friends, you have a good time with your friends, you pull each other's legs and everything. But again, that is but there's a thin line between that and bad jokes, where we make jokes that are demeaning.
Yes.
That we mean, and then we say it was just a
It
joke.
was just a joke.
Hey.
Yes.
We make bad jokes. It was just a joke. Why are you feeling bad?
No.
You're really sensitive.
Yeah.
You're a very sensitive person.
And yet, me don't do bad jokes to me.
Yeah, so that's what it was about.
Yes. So when you come to me, and now what example can we give?
So so how do you differentiate that this is a joke and this is a bad joke?
You're just supposed to have intuition. If I believe if you're in a romantic relationship, or if you're friends with someone, you get to know, it is important for you to know someone and then know the boundaries in terms of, you're like, okay, this person is like this and this and this. There are some things I can say and there are some things I cannot say. It should just be like that. And I think there's someone who said something to me. I've just forgotten what it was. And then it was something bad. And then when I told them, why are you saying like this? And then they're saying, it was just a joke. No, it was not a joke. Yes. And you remember the way we were saying, like, out of the heart, the mouth speaks.
The mouth speaks.
Yes. Yeah. So the jokes, half of a joke is the truth. Yes, is the truth.
Yeah.
Me don't come to me with bad jokes.
There's nothing like a full joke.
Yes, there's nothing like a full. It comes from somewhere.
Yeah, it comes from somewhere.
It has to come from. It just
even the jokes we share, that even the pulling each other's leg and everything. Yeah. They all come from somewhere. Yes. Yeah. If I'm pulling your leg about this fermented porridge, I'll pull your leg in something. I'll say I'll use something that I know might make you cringe. Yes. Or that will make you shocked, depending on how I know you. Yeah.
Me, you don't come to me with bad jokes.
Yeah, there's nothing. I think there's a book called there's no, I was just joking. Let me have a look. There's a book that's called I Was Just Joking. Yeah. I was just joking. Book. It was a joke. I don't remember the book, but there's such a book.
What was the message?
The message was, it was generally.
Yes, that's very true, Spiral Black.
Yeah, the book was generally about there's nothing like I was just joking. In every joke, there's half truth. Yeah.
Me, if you come to me, I'll just tell you.
Well, and then it's not that you're like being rigid or anything. Yeah. But there's some things if you cannot tell the things to another person. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I think it depends on the dynamics of your friendship.
Yes, and also something to do with the bad jokes. It also has to still, it goes hand in hand with the power of the tongue. Yeah, so someone is just saying something jokingly to you and yet it's bad. No, me don't.
And then I think sometimes you don't know when you're feeding into someone's self-esteem issues. You might make a joke. I might make a joke about your hair, and I don't know that you're struggling with your hair, but for me it's a joke.
Yeah.
And then you never say, you never talk about how much you've been struggling with your hair, and I keep on joking about your hair, and every time I'm just feeding onto your self-esteem.
Yeah. Man. So
yeah,
crazy.
and I think especially people like men who don't talk. Yeah. Yes.
That's true. Spiral Black.
What about people growing up? The way parents feel like they have the liberty to tell anything to the children.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ask your team. Ask your squad if them growing up, if the relationship with their parents, as much as the parents love them, was there that respect? That respect of, as much as you're my child, I don't have the liberty to tell you anything and everything, to just everything. Yeah.
Ask them what you want me to ask them.
I don't have a question.
So guys, she's asking, when growing up, are you saying that does the parent have the right to tell the child anything and everything?
No, like
the liberty.
The way we talked about our moms sometimes having sharp tongues towards us, and then making us, when they tell us do this, we do the opposite because of the words that they use and everything. Yeah.
I don't understand your question. But guys, how do you feel about parents saying something to a child just because they can, like they tell you everything and anything? Okay, so I'll give you guys an example of me. You see, when growing up, and this does not relate to my immediate family. This was just a relative. You see, growing up, when I used to go to this person used to tell me, "Why are you walking like that? You're walking like..." How is Maringo in English? What is Maringo?
Pride.
What about Kudondosa?
Shaking your bum.
Yeah, so like this person was telling me, I won't say who this person is, and it is not an immediate family member. Like, you're walking, like when you're shaking your bam bam. I'm like, what is wrong? Me, I'm not shaking anything. Me, I'm just walking there. I'm supposed to walk. So every time I go to this person's place, every time they tell me that. So, it even reached a point. I started walking like.
Oh no!
I'm not lying, because you're telling me that I'm walking and then I'm shaking my bamba. Me, I'm not shaking my bamba. Me, I'm just walking there. I'm walking. So so I started like I'm squeezing my pelvis forward like this, so that my pelvis so that my ass does not shake. So me didn't know what the problem was, and then now. So every time, why are you shaking? And then they used to put it in a such, like it's like I'm walking in a mean way, shaking my bamba. Me, no, me, I'm just walking there. I'm supposed to walk. So it's got a point like I'm squeezing my pelvis inside like this, so that my bamba does not shake, because I'm being told it's shaking.
Yeah.
So when I grew up, that is when I realized, oh,
this is what they meant.
This is what they meant, because I have a big bum. But me, didn't know. And me, I've come to know that I have a big bum. I don't know 3 years ago when I was in campus. So it's like,
why are you showing off your age?
I'm like, what is happening? So me, I didn't. So I used to squeeze my pelvis in front like this, and then so that my bum does not. So that also, like, it really reflected on my how is it called, on my self-esteem. I used to feel, oh my god, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm not, but I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Sometimes parents do break children, no?
Yeah,
they do break children. Sometimes parents don't realize that they determine the destinies of the children through their words. through, you know, the way they're treating the children.
Children.
You keep on comparing your child. You know, why can't you be like this child or that child? Why can't you be like this, or why can't you be like that? Or why are you always like this? Or
And I truly believe such children grow up to be very rebellious. Yeah.
yeah, I think at one point or another.
Yes, they will. They'll grow up to be very rebellious.
I think there's a place in all of us to just please our parents. No?
Yeah, yes, it's true.
So I think when you get tired of trying to please them and it gets to
Your
a
true
point
self
where, yeah, when you get to a point where, you know what, guys, I'm done.
I'm done.
Yeah, I think your true self comes out and you just rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they cannot believe it.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, what's going on? You created the monster, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I truly agree.
Yeah. Yeah. What does your team think?
So guys, please tell me what you think in the comment section. And remember, guys, we are doing this live so that we can contribute to the Buy Me Coffee link. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Banja is saying, yes, you are right about Obama. Sparrow Black, yes, I have a power bank and a bag of salts. I know, you know, I have to give you a rough time, Anne. Yes, Anne and I have a perfect example of how joke works without hard feelings. Standard procedure is saying, modern society is complex. It's difficult to accommodate the simplicity and the ease of tradition. Modern relationships must be designed, have compromised and made to work in the complexity. Yes. Parents need to be careful with what they say to the children. They need to build them up. They can correct them and offer advice, not just put on negativity. Something else about that I just learned the other day about relationships was like what really makes a relationship or every relationship strong, especially when it comes to romantic relationships. When I come to you with a, and then the way you receive it, I'm like, oh my goodness. From the simple things as when you come home and then your partner tells you, I'm very hungry, and then you tell them, oh, there's food in the fridge. That very simple thing creates a very good emotional connection. When they come to you with a problem, or when you go to them with a problem, they receive you in terms of having an ear for them to, like, they want to hear your problems even all day, just for them to support you. I learned like those very simple things are the ones that make the relationships very, very, very strong. You see, when I'm coming to you and I'm telling you, oh, Caro, I want this and this and this, when I was telling you I want more githeri, you're serving me. It is through those very simple things. It even has nothing to do with money, by the way. Nothing. But this life, but me,
I think human beings complicate life. Yeah,
yes,
you know?
yes.
I mean, you're here for just a few years, even if it's just 90 years, compared to how many years the world has been and will be. I think we complicate life too much, no?
Yeah.
There's so many rules.
Yeah, so many rules.
Yeah. Do this, don't
Do
that.
yeah, do this. Jump high. No, don't go that high.
Don't
Jump
go that high. Jump low, not that low.
Oh, she's a gold digger, and then again,
Not too much.
not too much.
Just a little bit.
Oh, she doesn't have money. She's poor. Oh, and then when she looks for it, oh, she can't now be married.
Yeah,
So
I think we complicate life.
Yeah.
We live like people who are gonna live forever, no? Like people who are gonna be here for the next 1,000 years.
I am certain of this very one thing, that me and my friends, God is going to bless us with a very good partner. If there's a mistake that God is not going to make in our
I'm
lives,
so passionate about this partner thing.
yes, I'm very passionate about it, because I know one day you'll get married and one day I'll get married.
Yeah, it will happen.
It's bound to happen. Yes. So guys, wow, it's been 2 hours. Does it look like 2 hours have gone?
Yeah, my eyes are
Your eyes are okay.
acting up because of the lights.
Okay. So let us talk. No, if you do that, then you're making them see you. Okay, let us finish this. She's saying her eyes are being affected.
You can see.
I can see. I'm looking for that question.
There's a question that I saw there that you've been asked.
What? Yes, that question.
Question?
Which question are you talking about?
Let me see that paper.
Okay, so I want you, like, throughout the years of us learning these things and those things and all of those things, what is that one thing or that one lesson that has stood out for you?
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, come again. Oh, I thought you were asking.
Guess she was not listening to
I'm
what
sorry.
I was telling.
I did hear the question, but I didn't get the first bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm asking, out of all these lessons that we have learned, the experiences, what is that one thing that has stood out to you to be like the greatest lesson of your life and that has really, really shaped you?
You mean generally?
Yes, just generally. It doesn't have to do with relationships or anything, just,
I think for me, love is a big part of that. You know, like loving people, respecting people. Another thing is feeding my mind right. I have so many things that I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
So
you're like, wow.
yeah, so there's love, loving people, respecting people, realizing that every single person I meet, I'm so big on people, by the way, realizing that every single person I meet is not just a mere mortal person, but there's more to that person, and so I should treat them with love and respect, even though sometimes, of course, sometimes you get bored.
Yeah.
So a person will bore you here and there, but
Yeah.
and then also being intentional with the spaces I'm in, being intentional with the things I expose myself to. I am very, very intentional, including the things I watch on TikTok. That's why yesterday I was like, "Can you gonna spoil my algorithm?" Because I'm very, very intentional about the things I watch. I told you that story where some comments online made me start doubting.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm very intentional about the spaces, about the movies I watch, about the songs I listen to, about everything. I'm so intentional about the things I also think about.
Yeah.
I'm very intentional. The other thing is, and also being intentional about things like finances, things like friendship, things like, it's just the way you said yesterday when we were walking down to the down, you say that it cannot just, nothing just happens in life. You have to put in work. You have to, you have to be strategic and intentional about it. So I'm learning that. The other thing is working hard and working really hard. And the other one is, of course, God and believing in yourself. Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like I've dismissed the God part. Well, the God part is the big one.
Yeah, the most important one.
Yeah.
Wow.
It covers everything.
Everything.
Because everything that I've talked about is,
revolving
God,
around God.
Yeah, the umbrella is God. Yeah. Why is my voice so hoarse though?
Drink some fermented porridge. What about tea?
What about you?
For me, I think the greatest gift that I've given to myself is working on my mind. In terms of, because a few years ago you have manipulated me.
Not me. I'm not manipulating her.
No, I'm not saying you.
You should say, for example,
someone. For example, like I really feel like that has been the greatest gift that I've given myself, in terms of, if someone a few years ago would have told me, and you're like this and this and this and this, I would have believed them and slept on it. And like, but I'm like this and this and this and this.
And you know yourself better than that person.
Yes, but I will still go ahead and believe them at the end of the day. But right now I'm like, wow, I am very, very proud of how I have worked on my inner self. When it comes to my mind, someone won't come and tell me that I'm this and this and this, and yet I know that I'm not that. In fact, it will not disturb me. But years ago, I would have cried. It would have even stressed me the whole year, 6 months, because someone just said something. But right now, I am happy. I am happy.
Thick skin.
Yes, not even thick skin. No, it's not thick skin. I've known who I am, and I'm very proud of that. Right now, you cannot just come to me and tell me this and this and this and this. I think it is the greatest gift that I've given to myself, because I've seen people and I've interacted with people who have tried to bring me down. People who have tried to bring me down just because I'm a woman. And I'm like, no, there's a lot of power in me as a woman. So I'm like, wow, you can't even change my mind. I really know myself. So that is like something that I'm so proud of myself. Like, that is the outstanding thing for me over the years. And I've also come to learn that God like has my back in each even blinking like this, it's God. Hey, breathing with my nose. There are people who are breathing with tubes.
Yeah.
Me having good skin, I don't have it's God. Everything is God. From as simple as having teeth, from as simple as hearing well, it's God. From as simple as having a good working nerve function in the body, everything is God. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. So I know everything is controlled by God, and I've also I'm still working on it, but I've come to learn that everything that I want is just going to come to me.
It's just gonna come, yeah.
Yes, it's just going to come
There's
to me.
nothing so far away.
Yes, there's nothing so far away, and I'm just going to achieve everything that I want to achieve. Yes. Yeah. For me, I think like this, if you, from the very simple things, you really wanted to do this hair, you dreamt about doing this hair. So if you can do the small things, if you can dream about the small things and they happen, the big things are not an exception. Yes, they're not an exception. Guys, her eyes are being affected. Yes, her eyes are being affected by this light, so don't worry if you see her like doing like this. Yeah.
Another thing that I've learned is to separate myself. You know, I like I'm, you know, that I was speaking to one of my mentors a few weeks back.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the topic shifted to sharing things about, you know, things happening in your life. And the person was like, whenever you're sharing things about yourself, make sure you spare something for you to just keep. And that really reflected with me, because I was like, I'm my own best friend. Just having those secrets.
Yep.
You know, you know, you have to have those your own noticed secrets that are just yours to keep.
Yeah.
So I've learned to separate myself. Like, there's me,
Yeah.
and there's me. You know, there's me, and there's the me. There's me best friend.
Yeah.
You know, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I share those secrets with myself to just, I think that's the other thing I've learned to.
Okay.
To just enjoy the cutesy, of sharing secrets with myself, and just seeing myself as my own best friend. Like, literally feeling like I'm two separate individuals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So guys, what do you think of the discussion today? It is almost coming to an end.
What have they learned over the years?
Yes,
over those few months.
Yes.
24.
Yes, guys, you can tell us what have you learned. Tunaweza songa na mbali na huko kidogo ndio macho isiku nini. Ndio light isiku nini. So guys, what have you nasema huko ukuta.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, I'm telling her to go there so that the light does not affect her. So you guys can tell me what you have learned, you know, through the years, all those things. Give me the phone so that I read or I just read them here. Let me just read them here. Aspero Black is saying parents need to be careful with what they say to their children. They need to build them up. They can correct them and offer them advice, not pile on negativity. Hello Anne, how are you doing? I've just arrived home from work. Is the lady your friend? Yes. Jean, she is my friend. And yes, thank you so much for tuning in, even though you are from work. Thank you so much, Jean. Make sure that you watch this live after we finish, because we are almost ending it, because it's almost now 2.5 hours. Amen for that, girls. Okay, thank you, Banja. This is becoming a marathon live. I'm guessing the electricity went because it's raining. Yes, 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 that's true standard procedure. Yes, it's raining heavily, so that's why, guys. So you guys, please tell me in the comment section what you have learned. Maybe you can just tell me, you can just tell us one thing, that one thing that you feel like is outstanding in your life that you have learned so far. But yes, those are our experiences, what we have shared with you in terms of relationships, in terms of friendships, in terms of, you know, how we interact with people, in terms of the people we are, and the ladies we have become to, like, we have grown to be. And yes, as you can see, she's pretending, guys. We need to do with her like 5 lives, and then the real her. You will see the real her if we do 5 lives together. I beg. You know, there's someone whom I knew from campus. This person was saying when Anne and Caro get together, none of them listen to each other. We are always just we're like competing to talk. This one is not listening to the other. This one is not listening to the other. We are all just talking. Anyways, guys, so what did you guys think of today's topic? Did you learn something? What is your life? What has been your life experience? What has been something that has been outstanding? What has been a relationship experience, or something good that you learned out of a relationship, either with your friend or your partner or your parents or wherever, or your workmates? Yes, so before we wind up, guys, also remember that we are doing these lives because we are fundraising some money to go to the children's home. That will be in health is number one. I totally agree with that one. I agree with you 100%. Health is number one. Health above everything. You remember when you're asking me what are your goals, and then I'm telling you being in good health, physically at peace, being in good health. The moment I start having a headache is when I start appreciating, oh my God, thank you God for always making me healthy. Health is number one. I truly agree with you, standard procedure. I really like, he's a really straightforward. He's usually very straightforward, and everyone also is also straightforward. But I just like how standard procedure puts out his points, anyways. And also everyone else. It's not that everyone else are not straightforward. Everyone is straightforward. Yes, guys. So, guys, remember, as I was saying, we are contributing some money towards the children's home, and it is called Mama Elizabeth Children's Home. And once more, I'll take you through the itinerary on what we are supposed to do. So, number one, the reason why we are channeling the money to me as Anne Sese is because we don't want to go to the children's home a week from now empty-handed, because, of course, I cannot do this by myself. So that is why we are channeling the money to me. And then everyone who is contributing to the children's home, make sure if you're channeling any money to the children's home, you write there for the children or for children's home, so that I'm able to separate if you're donating to me or you're donating to the children's home. And then after all the contributions of everyone who has contributed, we are going to say them out or announce. Is it announce? You know, I keep on saying the name out loud. I'm just translating from Kiswahili. We are going to announce who has contributed and how much they've contributed. And we are going to do that on a live, and we're also going to do that on a video. And is this the place? Which place, Spiral Black? No, this is not the place. I'm in the village, Spiral. Yes, Mama. Yes, it's called Mama Elizabeth Children's Home, Korogocho. Yes, so after you have contributed, we are going to announce who has contributed and how much they have contributed. We are going to sum up all the money that have been contributed, and then 20 or 30% of the amount that has been contributed, we are going to buy some foodstuffs for the children's home. And then 70% of the money, we are going to give the man who runs the children's home. Yes, we are going to give the man who runs the children's home, because he needs a lot of money for the tuition fees or for the school fees, because 60 of the children who are in this children's home go to school. Some are in primary school, some are in high school, and some are in college. So he needs money to take these children to school. Apart from, sheltering the children, he takes them to school. He also has a program where he feeds the children within the neighborhood. So the children come, because it is in a slum. So the children come and then they are fed. They come with their plates and spoons. They are fed and then they go home. But through the interaction with him, I know he has a huge load and burden of coming up with the tuition fees, because they do not have any official donors or any official sponsors to run the children's home. So it is very important for us to, touch their lives in this way. It will be very, very important for us to help them. The deadline is on the, let us put it on the 12th, on the 12th of November, on the 12th of November this month. So we are contributing this money to Ancestry for the next 1 week. We are channeling it to me so that we don't go to the children's home empty-handed. After we've gone to the children's home again, we'll have witnesses. We'll have a receipt of what we have bought, and we'll have witnesses where we'll send either the money to the, like, we'll give him the mobile, we'll send the money to him through mobile, or we will give him cash. Apart from that, also during the video, because we'll have to do a video when we're visiting the children's home, I will also have to also announce the people who contributed and how much they've contributed, and the money that we have in total, how much has been spent on food, and how much we've given this person for the money to cater for the school fees or for the tuition fees. After that, you channeling the money to me for the children's home will be now officially over. So you will, the deadline that you have to channel the money to me for the children's home is on 12th of November. After that, we're going to come up with a system, or we're going to come up with some links or whatever on how, if any one of you will feel at a certain point they want to contribute to the children's home, you can do that directly to them. Or also, if you come to Kenya and you want to go and visit them, you can also give me a call so that we go there and we touch these people's lives. And apart from that, I had also mentioned to you that he had reached to me like a couple of months ago. I knew this bright student who had been sponsored by someone I know, and it reached a point where this person was not paying for their school fees anymore, and they just reached out to me and they're like, hey, yo, and this is happening. This boy has been sent home for school fees several times. Please, reach out to them and see what is happening. So he also has such instances of where people, like, maybe say like they'll pay school fees and then maybe something happens and then they don't end up paying, and then the child is sent back to the children's home because the tuition fees is not catered for. So we are here to assist them, and we are closing the channel of you guys sending me money to them on the 12th of November. And make sure when you send the money to me, indicate that this money is for the children's home, so that I do not confuse it for me. Maybe it is for me, okay? So make sure that when you channel that money, you indicate that it is for children's home. It is very important for you to indicate, because if you don't indicate, I might assume that you're either sponsoring me or you are surprising me for my birthday and all of those good things, okay? Yes. And also remember, yes, we are contributing to this children's home. And also remember that that I have a birthday too, okay, in the next 1 week, okay? So this month is basically my whole birthday month. So I'm just going to read your comments and then end this live. Banja, yes, the deadline for the contribution is on 12th of November. Nice meeting you, Miss Caroline. That is Ronnie Fairley. Okay. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, for contributing, for showing up on a Monday. I want to appreciate you so much. You are the real A's and the real G's and the real bouquet team. Thank you so much. You are amazing. You are awesome. You are wonderful. You are everything anyone can think of. Everything good anyone can think of. Spiral Black has been dropping the link of the Buy Me Coffee throughout the video, and I want to insist that it is important for you to send the donations through the Buy Me Coffee, because it is more straightforward. You're able to get your money almost instantly with the Buy Me Coffee, and they usually take 10% compared to YouTube. YouTube takes 30%. The Buy Me Coffee takes 10%. And for YouTube, it takes a whole month, but for the Buy Me Coffee, it takes less than 2 weeks. In fact, less than a week for you to get the money that has been contributed. So that is it, guys. It is now 1:43 a.m. right here in Kenya. I'm in a village that is in the central part of Kenya called Kionyo or Kioni. Thank you so much, Zach. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Spiral Black. Thank you, Ronnie Farley. Thank you, Banja. Thank you, Standard Procedure. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Maheru. Thank you, Silver Fox. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Olav. Thank you, Nicolene G. Thank you to everyone who came, because I can see 12 people who are watching, but I can only see the very recent chats, okay? So if I don't mention your name, it's because they're not in the recent chats. But if you want me to give you a shout out, please comment below. So Nicolene G, Zach, Spiral Black, Silver Fox, Maheru, Olav, Standard Procedure, Karen, Banja, Ronnie Farley, there's also Jean, Roy. So I want to thank all of you, the 13 of you. Thank you so much for liking the live. Make sure that you like the live before you leave. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for all the support that you're giving me. Thank you for coming here on a Monday. I hear you guys in the US right now. Tomorrow is a holiday, and the day before it's a holiday. Tomorrow I'm dropping a video of preparations for a traditional wedding. Make sure while you're at home, you go and watch it and comment, leave even 10 comments. Leave even 10 comments or 20 if you may, and like and share this to your friend. And this is a traditional fermented porridge that is served, that must be served in a traditional wedding here in this village. How they make it is that they grind maize. They grind maize against 2 stones, and then when it is soft enough or it has enough flour, they put in it. A holiday in the US because of the elections. They put in some water. They put in water in the flour that has already been grinded, and then when they put in the water, they cook it. So they cook the mixture of water and the maize flour, and then when it is well cooked, it is put in an airtight container for this to be fermented. So you can even ferment it for up to 2 weeks and everything. So that is how they prepare it within the Meru community. In our community in Kisii, how we prepare it is that we take flour and then we mix it with water, and then we put it in an airtight container, and then we put it somewhere where the sun can reach. And then maybe after 2 or 3 days, that is when we cook. That is when we cook now with the porridge. But this one, they do it the other way around. So I'm going to take it. The reason I stopped taking it is because it was making me sneeze when I'm doing the live. So yes, guys, of course this is very good for my stomach. Oh, it's not a holiday? Okay, I'm sorry, Banja. I think maybe someone misinformed me. Yes, it is 1:43. It is 1:47 a.m. in Kenya. It is raining heavily. It is raining heavily. And that is why the lights went off. Thank God we have a power bank. I will see you. I will try my best and come live somewhere this week, once or twice. I'm not promising. And then next week, once. And yes, that is it. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I love you so much. Yes, I will not forget the salt. Here is the salt. This salt has been supporting my phone from the back. So you see, if I do this, the phone goes up, but if I put the salt behind, then the phone stands steady. I love you, A Squad. I love you, A Squad. Thank you so much. God bless you. Ciao. Bye. Let me take my porridge and then sleep. I will see you on my video tomorrow that I'm dropping of the traditional wedding preparations. Please make sure that you go and like it and comment. Leave 20 comments, please. Turus. And remember, my birthday is next week. Bye. Turus, turus, turus.